Hey, Reading Christian, John Kraft. Hey, it is another gorgeous day, and I'm looking forward to sharing some really important thoughts with you. But first, before we get into those, I just want to remind you that we are called to be the hands and feet of Jesus. That as we think of this time, it is so important for us to think about how we can show the love of God to all the people around us. And as we do that, we actually live out two of the points of our code. First, we love Reading. We love the people around us. And secondly, we say in our code that we will be a healthy, growing church because we believe that God will use the people of Reading Christian Fellowship to reach neighbors and nations. And I don't think there's any more time that is ripe for us to do that than what we're going through right now. We often think in a time like this, we need to think about how we support each other as a church and how we care for each other as a church and how we love the people within our body. And that's absolutely true. We want to keep doing that, and we've loved what we've seen as we do that together. But our call is not simply to care for the people in the church. It's to care for all the people around us. Galatians 6:10 says, "So then, as we have opportunity, let us do good to everyone, and especially to those who are of the household of the faith." Paul points out that we are to pay special attention to those who are the household of the faith, fellow brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ. But we don't do it at the expense of doing good to everyone. And so while you're thinking of the people in the church, also think about your neighbor as well. Pick up the phone, call your neighbor, knock on their door, take a couple of steps back. Just make sure that your neighbors are doing well. And so as we do that, we will be fulfilling Galatians 6:10 and living out the code. Hey, just three quick things as we give you a couple of updates as to things that are going on, ways that you can be involved. The first of those, something very cool. As we've thought about life in this shutdown and in this stay-at-home order, one of the things that we're missing is connection. Another thing is maybe even just some routine and schedule, and especially as maybe Bible studies aren't meeting, different things that you're normally involved in aren't gathering. And so we want to give you a special opportunity. Pastor Rick is hosting something that we're calling RCF Face to Face. And it's going to be a Zoom meeting. It's online, so you can do it from the comfort of your home. You log on your computer. And the great thing about Zoom is you can see people, you can interact live face to face. That gathering will be Monday at 3 o'clock. If you're interested in RCF Face to Face, send an email to rick@rcfellowship.org. He'll get you connected so you can gather together, see each other face to face, and also learn a little bit more about your church. Secondly, as you know, Easter is coming. This Sunday is Palm Sunday. I can't wait to dive into the message. But this Easter, we're still meeting. We're meeting online as we have been in accordance with our stay-at-home orders. But we do want to do things exactly like we normally would. And so we are getting together for a sunrise service at 6:15. Pastor Tom and I will be out on the patio. We'll get the camera set up. You can see the sun come up over Lassen as we think about the glorious resurrection of Jesus. And then we'll have our two Easter gatherings at 9 o'clock and 11. We may not be there physically, but it still is an incredible opportunity to invite people who need to know about the truth of Jesus, to log on and to enjoy, participate in our services together. Last thing I want to just give you a little bit of a warning about. We've talked about it in the past. It came up again. Last night, our staff was hit with a bunch of scam emails. The emails were written to look like they were coming from me. They weren't coming from me. I just want you to be aware that in a time like this, unfortunately, there are those who try to take advantage of fear, to take advantage of care, to take advantage of concern, to take advantage of those who would desire to show love to people in need. The way it's looked is someone will reach out pretending to be me and they'll say, I have a situation I need you to help out with. I'm dealing with someone who needs financial help, and the easiest way to get them money is for you to buy gift cards and to take a picture of it and send it to me, and I can pass that on. First of all, it's not me. Secondly, no one from Ready Christian Fellowship would ever ask you directly to give you money to give to someone else. So if you get a text, if you get an email that's pretending to be from me or from one of the staff people, and it's asking you directly for money, don't respond. Reach out to the person it's pretending to be and get some clarity. But don't send it by that same email or the same text that you got. Use a different way of contacting them. We love you guys. We want you to be safe. We don't want anyone taking advantage of you. And so we just want you to know that these things have been going on. So again, we love you. We miss you. We are still getting together 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock. And until then, we'll keep seeing you online, but we hope to see you face to face as soon as possible. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye.